morning to everyone. We are going to start with the chapter Role of the Parliament, chapter number 22, and this is the first part of the chapter. So let's see what we are going to learn in this chapter. Types of democracy. We are going to talk about that how democracy works and what exactly the meaning of democracy to understand the chapter much betterly. Then we will learn about Indian Parliament and its role, composition of legislature and executive, the procedure of lawmaking in India and accountability of the government, that how much it is answerable and how much duty is of the government to make the people feel secure. So let's start with our chapter. डेमोक्रेसी. आपके हिसाब से डेमोक्रेसी क्या है? कुछ कहते हैं डेमोक्रेसी वो होती है जहाँ पे people are directly connected to the government, or some says that where people has the right to take the decision or to elect the people. So in whole we can say that a democratic government is more concerned about the people. It ensures that the government is answerable to the people. और हम इस डेमोक्रेसी को दो तरीक़ों से फॉलो कर सकते हैं. वी कैन follow this government in two different ways, like presidential and parliamentary system. So let's start and discuss the presidential system. So here we are talking about the presidential. What this name suggests? Yes, the executive organ of the government is led by the president. So head कौन है यहाँ पे? President है. That there is a distinct form of legislature or the parliament. The president serves both as the head of the state and head of the government. So वो state का भी head होता है और government का भी head होता है. He or she is the supreme law-making authority and is not responsible to the legislative body of the government. So जो law making है उसमें तो वो सुप्रीम रोल है ही, बट ही इज़ और शी इज़ नॉट आंसरेबल और रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर द लेजिस्लेटिव बॉडी ऑफ द गवर्नमेंट. फॉर एग्जाम्पल वी कैन से USA, United States of America is the best example for presidential system. Now let's see the parliamentary system. The legislature comprises the two houses of the parliament that makes laws for the country. The Prime Minister is the real head of the government as well as the leader of the majority party in the parliament. He or she selects the ministers to form the council of ministers who are responsible to the parliament. For example, Great Britain, you can say our own country, India, right? So let's differentiate between the parliamentary and the presidential form of government. Presidential form of government, here we can say that president is directly elected by the people. Parliamentary form, prime minister is from the majority party. Presidential, president is the supreme, right? And here the central legislature is supreme. In presidential, separation of powers are there, means they work individually, the department works individually, whereas here in parliamentary we all are directly connected, centralized. Independent branches are there in the presidential form, but here in India, yes, in the parliamentary system, yes, there is individual branches, but they have certain overlapping functions which make them connected to each other. In the presidential form of government, head of the state and head of the government is the president. But in parliamentary form, president is the head of the state and prime minister is head of the government. In presidential form of government, individual leadership is there, but in parliamentary we have the collective leadership. Presidential form of government, president is not accountable to the Congress, means he is not accountable to the different individual bodies. Parliamentary form, collective and individual responsibilities are there. I hope you understood the difference between the parliamentary and presidential system. Democracy in India. India has a parliamentary form of democracy. We follow the parliamentary system. It is the world's largest democracy which conducts regular elections at a national and a state level. The participation of the people in the decision making process and the concern of the citizens are two of the guiding principles of India's parliamentary form of government. Now let's see why we as India has adopted this parliamentary form of system. The reason for adapting of parliamentary democracy in India can be classified into the following. The two main reasons is participation of the people in the decision making process and the consent of the citizen. Firstly, we can talk about the participation of the people in the decision making process. So हम ये कह सकते हैं कि इंडिपेंडेंस से पहले 1947 में जब इंडिया आज़ाद हुआ था, उससे पहले की हम बात करें तो ब्रिटिशर्स हमें फोर्स करते थे टू फॉलो सर्टेन रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशंस इम्पोज्ड बाय देम. सो हमारे पास ज़्यादा रोल नहीं होता था या ज़्यादा अथॉरिटी नहीं होती थी टू टेक द डिसीजन, या डिसीजन मेकिंग प्रोसेस में हमारा कोई रोल नहीं होता था. सो दैट इज़ वाई दैट मेड आवर लीडर of the Indian freedom struggle who wanted a system in which everyone could be treated equally and allowed to participate in the governance of the country without any fear. So इस वजह से we have adopted this parliamentary system ताकि सबको individually ये right provide किया जा सके to be the part of decision making process. Second is the consent of the people. The quest for participation in a democratic system also meant the ability to elect representatives in a free and fair elections and people's participation in the same. So एक proper procedure होगा या proper free and fair elections होंगे तो ही तो हम एक best leaders को select कर सकते हैं. The elected representatives would form government and represent the people in the parliament. Also, a vast country like India needed a system of government that recognized its diversity. Thus, the founding fathers and mothers were impressed by the British system of parliamentary government and were familiar with its structure and functioning. So, हम पहले से ही जो देखते आ रहे थे हमने उसी चीज़ को अडेप्ट किया, but with the modifications. जो mistakes थी हमने उनको overcome किया and we created a better form of government for our country. Thank you so much for listening. We will continue in the next lecture.